Hi guys, this is your girl Bunny. If you are new here, welcome to yet another video. As you can tell by the title, we are looking at a scarcity mindset. For those of you who didn't subscribe yet, please do subscribe. For my returning subscribers, welcome back. And thank you guys for supporting me on a daily. We are on our road to 300 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Without further ado, let's get into today's video. Let's quickly have a look at a definition of a scarcity mindset. Né? So it's when you are obsessed with lack of something, usually time or money. A scarcity mindset is a mindset that says there will never be enough for everybody. Now, because you believe that there won't be enough for everybody, you hold on to what you have so tightly, and you are continuously obsessed with what you have, not wanting to let go of what you have because of this scarcity mindset. Né? Yeah, I think that's better. So, an opposite of a scarcity mindset is obviously an abundance mindset, for those of you who do not know. So an abundance mindset is a mindset that believes that there is actually enough resources in the world to cater for everyone. So an abundance mindset says there's actually enough resources. There are enough resources in the world. It doesn't matter which country you are coming from. It doesn't matter what city you find yourself in. What matters is there is more than enough resources to cater for you. But one can actually say a scarcity mindset is actually just a negative mindset. Né? In plain words, in simple terms, it's just a negative mindset. Let's just give a practical example of what a scarcity mindset looks like. A scarcity mindset, say for an example, I'm not yet employed, right? You're looking at all the possibilities that will back up your scarcity mindset, right? You look at the economy, you look at the political issues, you look at what is happening around the world, you look at the poverty rate in your country, and you just conclude that you will never get employment. Then you even start looking at how many CVs did you hand in, how many CVs did I not hand in, how many interviews was I called to, or why I'm not even called at interviews. That's just an indication that there is no employment in the world. So I might as well just sit down and do nothing, because I know there is no employment in this country. So that's what a scarcity mindset looks like. On the other hand, an abundance mindset says, no, even if I'm not employed today, it doesn't mean I won't be employed towards the end of the year. I mean, we are only at the beginning of the year. We are only in March. Né? What is mine will always come back to me. So that's what an abundance mindset looks like. I hope I'm making sense. Né? And other practical examples that we grew up with, guys, is the oshivelelwa issue. That yet on smora. That thing, that constant worry of oshivelelwa will never be enough. Even if you go and you do your monthly groceries, oshivelelwa is never enough. Trust me, that shivelelwa will always be an issue to you. The more you keep complaining, about something, that thing becomes a part of you. You start believing what you keep complaining, and that will keep being a problem to you. Né? So another example, we are only in March right now, right? But then some of us already know next year, January, we are going to have the January school stress. That is already something we know, that January is coming and it's going to be a stressful month for me. I will have to pay school fees. I will have to buy stationeries for the kids. I'm already stressed. Just thinking about January coming, I'm already stressed. Now, what that does is your mind, instead of you looking for solutions, what you are rather doing is you are kind of entertaining that thought of January being a stressful month. And this we even make fun of it, so we have got that mindset already. We already have that scarcity mindset that January I'm going to stress, January I'm going to it's a stressful month. I'm not going to be left with any money. All my money is just going to, the schools will take all my money, the tuition fee, the registration fees, all those things. That is a scarcity mindset. It will not allow you to look for new ways or new opportunities of embracing change that might or can help you to do better. I hope I'm making a little bit of sense. I hope I'm making a little bit of sense. English is Englishing right now. Anyways, basically a scarcity mindset is also a lack mindset. You are just lacking, and you are obsessed with the fact that you are lacking. Ne? So you always see yourself as a victim. When you're having a lack mindset, you are literally seeing yourself as a victim on a daily. Why are they doing this to me? Why did this happen to me? Who should it happen to? Would you suggest, if somebody asks you, who would you rather suggest they go through what you went through? Do you really have somebody that you would suggest? Just a question maybe we should think about. Ne? You are constantly a victim of your situation. You don't sit down and ask yourself, what was my role in this situation? Where did I probably go wrong in this situation? How did I contribute to the failing of this? If you have a victim mentality, you never sit down to think about what you must have or what you have contributed into the result of failure, for an example. Instead of you taking control of your life, instead of you a different train of thoughts to change your situation, what you rather do is you play victim. That's what a scarcity or a lack mindset does to you. And then you have fear of change. When you have a like mindset, you have fear of change. Right now, we have lost our president, His Excellency Dr. Kandu. May his soul rest in peace. It was a really sad moment, or it really still is a sad moment to a whole lot of us, a whole lot of Namibians. I mean, he was a people's president, Right now, if you are having a lack mentality or a lacking mindset, you are going to be afraid of change. Ne? You will find reasons to not even give a chance to our next president, ne? To not even believe that there's a possibility that maybe newer strategies, new ideas are going to be implemented that might just make things better. Instead, you are just afraid of change. And if you are afraid of change, there is no growth. Change is very important when it comes to growth. Growth, change, and comfort zone. You not being in your comfort zone. Those are the three things that will literally bring growth into you. So if you are afraid of embracing change, that's somewhat a problem. Ne? Just taking my drink. So a scarcity mindset believes only one person can win. Only one person will make it in life. Only that one person is really doing good. Only that one person is having a perfect life. Then while an abundance mindset says that believes that you have all you need. And with time, you will get what you want. And guys, sometimes really we tend to believe that the grass is actually greener on the other side. But in most cases, it's not even a reality. It's not even the truth. Ne? Until you really wear the shoes of other people, that's when you will know where it pricks. Ne? So it's important for you to just be content with what you have. Be content with what you have. Don't stop working hard for what you still want to achieve. Ne? So there should be that balance in life. You should be able to be content with what you have while working hard for what you don't have. And also really believing that you can achieve, or you will be able to achieve anything that you put your mind onto. Ne? Instead of you kind of comparing yourself on a constant level with other people. Ne? And then a lacking mindset also sees everything as a competition. Yeah, you see somebody buying a car, you see somebody living the life, and you immediately want to compete with those people. Sometimes people save up for years and years. You see somebody relating to a new iPhone, new location, a new car, and immediately you tell yourself that I can also do that. Sometimes what we don't remember is people save up, people pre-plan their stuff, people budget, and maybe it's just their season as well. It's maybe their season to buy a new iPhone. It's their season to go on trips. It's their season, to live the soft life. Ne? And maybe they are really well able. Ne? They can afford it. And here you are with your low salary. Here you are with your low income. And you just immediately start competing to kind of prove a point, but not forgetting that what you're putting yourself under is just pressure, and pressure produces stress, So it's okay, guys, if we see other people doing it, if we see other people having a good time, just believe that your time will come, instead of you wanting to compete with them. And then usually a scarcity mindset finds it so hard to help others, while an abundance mindset willingly don't mind helping other people. A person with a scarcity mindset will think that when they offer help, people will become better than them. Ne? Say for an example, I have a boutique, right? Mokalkveld. Somebody comes to me saying they also want to open a boutique. If I have a scarcity mindset, I will see that person, number one, as a competition. Maybe it's true, but secondly, I won't even want to offer help. Say for an example, the person needs a simple advice on how do I run a boutique? What should I do? Where do you buy your stock or whatever? Ne? What are some advices you have on stock and all that? Things related to the business that you obviously have. Ne? So immediately what will come on top of my mind is, she just wants to take over everything that I buy, and then nobody will come and nobody will come and support me. She thinks she's better than me. She's just trying to compete with me. You start thinking about all the negative things that are not, sometimes those things are not even in the person's mind. The person just wants advice. Ne? So that's what like a scarcity mindset does. But then an abundance mindset will think about, okay, now we'll at least have 2 boutiques in Kalkveld. What is that? How is that an advantage to the community, for an example? That's an advantage because at least 1 or 2 more people will be employed. So we are already uplifting the living standard of that person by employing another person. So that means less unemployment rates in Kalkveld, right? And that also means that, okay, sometimes what I don't have, I myself might even go to that boutique and get myself something that I don't have. We all have different ways of doing things. We all have different tastes. I might walk into that boutique and see something that I've never thought about, and I will be able to so it's that thing is you trying to get out the positive out of everything. Is it called optimistic habo? You know, instead of you seeing everything as a competition, seeing everything as just negative, even giving just an ordinary advice or just helping somebody in need. You know, you don't want omundu weapo very kanji pa karuhere ndino ndishiri shiri muhuka matukarando karuhere po muhuka mepo imariva mbikarando karuhere po now o me unjo kapei kanje keye muhuka rikana mundu anje rikana njivatero ruhere. But because you have a scarcity mindset, you will think about okaruhere ngokwengo kusha shimbaya njani one warwe moye meke njipo karuhere amishimbeke hepa mofestana. But the reality is shiwa njo karuhere ngo porumwe mapeo munduri kuvirangu ashanika mbroka 50 randa karando kudrang omundu ngwe mwesa rukuru amuhakain waka 50 randa konga mweno karando karuhero kumeda karuhere kunako. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I'm sorry guys if you don't understand Oshierero. I'm really sorry. But then that's what it is. And then a scarcity or a lacking mindset always believes that times are hard. They always believe that times are so hard. The economy is tight, prices are high. Like who has that mindset? They never see anything good out of something. Ne? That is very dangerous. If you have a negative mindset about every and anything, how will you be able to sleep peacefully at night without you having to worry about tomorrow? Sometimes it's just simple stuff without you having to worry about how tomorrow will look. How will you be able to just live peacefully with your kids or with people around you? You will keep affecting the people around you with your negativity, man. Like your negativity will obviously rub off to the people around you. Everything, you keep complaining about everything. You guys, sometimes really we complain about every and anything. The simplest thing that is going on, you just keep complaining and you just keep saying on you know, your mind is just there that nothing good is coming out of anything, anybody, or even when somebody comes to you with really a clear and conscience, you know, you still believe that they have a hidden agenda behind. You know, if you don't see good in anything, how are you able to live your life happily and peacefully? How won't you have high blood pressure, you know? But then an abundance mindset, on the other hand, says, or it believes that the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. It doesn't matter how rough it looks right now. It doesn't matter how the tunnel is dark right now. There is still that light at the end of the tunnel. So the best is yet to come. Today I don't have a job. My next job is going to be 10 times greater than the one I have, you know. The best is yet to come. Today I'm driving this small car, which is saving me a lot of money when it comes to fuel, when it comes to servicing it. And the best is yet to come. Are you all ready for my next car? You know, you have that mindset. You are looking forward to living each and every day because there is some positivity that you see in almost or everything. I know we all have those down days, guys. I know we all have those days where you're just feeling overwhelmed, where you are feeling stuck, where you are feeling as if nothing is moving forward. But you don't allow those days to completely take over your whole day. You understand? You don't allow those days to completely take over your whole life. A positivity mindset is good for your health. It's good for you. It's good for your mental health. It's the best thing you can ever offer to yourself. The world is already cruel. Things are really tough. Yes, we can all agree that things are tough. But then if you keep believing that things will never get better, things will actually just become tougher for yourself. Get what I'm saying? So yeah. Last but not the least, when it comes to a scarcity mindset, it says, I cannot afford to do A and B. While an abundance mindset says, I cannot afford A, B, and C yet. Today I won't be able to, I can't afford it today, but tomorrow, girl, I might be able to afford it. Tomorrow I know for sure I'm going to afford it. No? In a nutshell, this is what a scarcity mindset looks like. Your hand is tight. The little $200 that you have, you are holding so tight to that $200. You don't even want anybody close to you, because this is how your heart is, your mind is. Your mind is so tight. It's narrow, it's tight. You don't think of any other opportunities along the way. You don't look at things from a different angle. You choose to do things in that one routine that has been working for you. Ne? Now what happens? Yes, you might be able to protect that $200, but then will that $200 rescue you from every and any problem in the world? Will it be able to? Will it be able to help you and take care of all your needs? This is what an abundance mindset looks like. Now, chances are if you put that $200 here, the $200 will be here. Ne? You are still able to keep that $200. Ne? Actually, it looks like this. You are still able to put that $200 in your hand, right? But then there are a whole lot of possibilities that the $200 that you are keeping in your open hand might fall out, right? Compared to when your hand is tight. Anything that is in your hand while it's open, it can easily fall, it can easily get lost. But the beauty of an open hand and an open heart and an open mind, is that there is room for it to be refilled. There is room for somebody to come and still put something in your hand. You are actually going to attract things to you. You are going to attract what you want, what you have been praying for, because your hand is open. You don't really have this rigid mindset that once something is lost, it can never come back. You rather have a mindset that today my $200 is lost, but I know surely somewhere, somehow, the Lord will provide and He will give me, and something will still come up. Let's quickly see how we can reduce a scarcity or a lacking mindset. The first thing that we need to do is practice gratitude on a daily. Guys, we have 1 trillion reasons to be grateful for. We have 1 trillion reasons to thank God. There's a song that says, count your blessings and see what the Lord has done. The same God who took care of you when you were just a baby. The same God who took care of you when you didn't even know how to take care of yourself. That same God is well and abundantly able to take care of you and your issues today. Look at your life. Sometimes when we speak gratitude, what comes in people's mind is just the bigger things, right? Just look at your life. I mean, you wake up in a house with a roof over your head on a daily. You have more than enough food. You do have food. You don't go to bed on a hungry stomach. You are healthy. People are in their sick beds. Even nothing can even save, not even their money, not even medical aid can save them. But you wake up and you are healthy. You wake up and you breathe free air. If you look around you genuinely, there are a whole lot of things that you should be grateful for. You have a family that takes care of you. If you don't have a family, you have a neighbor who says good morning to you. Isn't that something to be grateful for? You know, you have kids, there's a whole lot of things that we take for granted, ne? That others are really praying for. Do you know that the life that you have right now, somebody somewhere is praying so hard to have that life? So that is a reason for you to just wake up and be grateful for. Even I have days where I struggle so much just to show gratitude. But back, I keep reminding myself, ne, of a whole lot of blessings that I have. What that does is, number one, when you are grateful for what you have, you attract more things to be grateful for. And secondly, it takes yourself out of this pressure. It takes you out of this pressure of wanting everything that you see out there, you know, and it also helps you to make realistic decisions. I'm grateful for my little car that I'm having. I don't need to go out there and look for something that I cannot even afford, or something that will give me stress of just not being able to afford it, for an example. So gratitude is something that is so important, right? The second thing is, your time will come. It doesn't matter how long that takes. We all have a space at the table. You will sit at that table. You will have a piece of that pie, ne? In Oshiwambo, we say Oshima shishe kuninwa otashia kungwe, I think, which simply means what is yours, what is meant to be yours, will always find its way back to you. And that is the truth, ne? Oshima shoye oshoye ishoye nu shoye shuwa pewa kumuhona shoye shishine narwe kudira meyurura methia shoye oshoye uriri owawe uriri. So that's something we need to keep reminding ourselves, that your time will come. One thing that we need to be aware of is social media, the pressure that social media brings on us, ne? You are looking at somebody catching flights on a daily, catching flights here and there, living the soft life. People that you grew up with, people that you once knew, people of your village, people of your society, just living the life, the soft life. You all know what I'm talking about, right? That pressure, you going through their socials and you are looking and you are admiring and you are looking at their pictures, at their videos, at their reels, and you are admiring everything that they have. That pressure is bad for you. That pressure is very bad for you. The fact that you are looking at somebody's socials and just concluding that something is wrong with you. You don't know what that person is doing behind closed doors to live the life that they are living and that they are posting. Yeah? You don't know the sacrifices that person must have made. Now, I'm not talking about the bad sacrifices only. You don't know how many times that person must have saved up, for an example, put money aside just to treat themselves. Ne? Yet here you come and you are just concluding that something is very wrong with you. People are busy with you. You keep asking yourself, why is this one's life like this? Why is this one's life like this? What is wrong with me? The social media pressure. Guys, what we need to keep reminding ourselves is that sometimes what we see on social media is not the reality that is happening in those people's lives. Sometimes, because come to think of it, why is it that the negative side or the bad side that is happening in their lives are never posted? They don't post when they're having a bad day. They don't post when things are going south. Yet they only post what is. Do you want to really tell me that they are not going through things? Huh? So you cannot use social media to conclude that your life is nothing, that that something is terribly wrong with you, that you are missing out on things. Watch documentaries of this flashy life that you see on social media that you admire so much. You will never want to have what they have or live the life that they live. Name. Be content with what you have. Be content with where you are in life and work hard. There's that dignity that comes, man. That dignity that, oh, is it just me? There's just that, is it pride or dignity and that feeling of fulfillment that comes when I go to a place and I'm able to pay and take care of my own bills. There's just that thing, that satisfaction that comes in me when I don't need to depend upon anybody just for the socials, or depend on or do things for things that are not even pleasing just for the socials, just because you want to be recognized or you want to be seen. Ne? As Christians, I would like to remind us to think about God, think about the word. What does God says about abundance in the Bible? Provision, that He is a provider, and just believe that God is well able and abundantly able to take care of you. Remind yourself who you are. You are the apple of His eye. You are created in God's own image. Name. If you ask, whatever you ask in His name, He will give it to you. As long as you have faith, that He knows the number of your hair. All these things are written in the Bible. And as a Christian, if you know who you are, who God says you are, you will be able to live your life in abundance and not in a lacking mindset. The purpose of this video was not to encourage people now, because I'm saying that, because I've explained what a scarcity mindset is. It's not to encourage people to misuse what they have in the name of scarcity mindset. To get what I'm trying to say, I'm not here to encourage you to misuse what you have, to misuse your salary, misuse your income, not to think about tomorrow, in a sense that you are budgeting your salary so well, or you are budgeting your income. However, what I'm trying to discourage is the mindset of it's never gonna be enough, mindset of you believing that your life will never change for the good. That is what I'm discouraging. Yeah, so with that, guys, I have come to the conclusion of today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed something, and I hope you can relate to 1 or 2 points that I've given, and I hope this video is going to change you. If you are having a scarcity mindset, there is still hope for you. You can always change. Your mindset can always change, as long as you feed your mind with the right information. As long as you are hungry for a different mindset, you will be able to move your mindset from a scarcity or a lacking mindset to an abundance mindset. So with that, guys, I will see you guys in my next video. Please, 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 we are on our road to 300 subscribers. Currently I think we are at 293 subscribers. I'm hoping by the time this video is up, at least that number must increased. So that will really encourage me to come up with better videos also. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm going to see you guys in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.